Hello interweb, this is Dannage, back with another city Skylines Snowfall Festive. Are we feeling Christmassy yet? Have we started any Christmas shopping? No? Oh dear. Well, shame on you. It is nearly December. So, what are we... look, this is real time. This is not happening. I'm not doing anything. Because what I want, I've got this space to fill, and that will take me another episode, and that is fine. But in the meantime, I want some opinions. What's going on over here? Are these not enough educated workers? Well, there's a university next to you, so that's as educated as they're going to get. But obviously, the educated workers are going to all these new swanky office buildings. But that suggests I haven't got enough people, which is crazy because my RCI indicator says that I hardly need any people. I need stuff. So, the jobs are going. They're leveling up, and the jobs are going. Anyway, yeah. So, what was I saying? This needs. Oh, look, some unzoned area. Who would have thought it? What I need to do, what I ran out of time doing at the end of the last episode, was asking you your opinion, yes, you, the viewer, as to where we would build next. And what I was going to do with that, and I had lots of ideas about basically going through one of these 6 territories, expanding into it, and possibly going on to doing a bit of detailed building, as opposed to just the grid which brings the money in. We're on plus 12,000 for every period of time. That's, I don't know whether this is daily, monthly, or whatever. Oh, weekly income. There you go. So 12,000 a week. That's good. That's stable. And when I fill up the rest of this grid, which I'm going to do tomorrow in Sunday's show, and I'll try and find something weird to talk about over the top of that, then I shall expand into one of these areas. Now, on the basis of the fact that I will then probably not be able to do another video until Wednesday, that gives you until Wednesday basically to decide where I should expand into. So, we're going to do a little bit of a poll. There's either space number 1, which has got some fertile land and some trees. There's space number 2, which has got some fertile land. Basically, all this is flat area, so it's got fertile land. And then you've got some oil. You've got a little bit of oil in there. That's in this dip over here, I believe. Yes, because we've got that little bit of oil. So this little crater here is full of oil. Then we've got, yeah, see, more of that crater. So it's basically 1, 2, 3. That's the highway connection, and that might give us a bit more time to do another intersection, perhaps here, and bring the traffic into the town this way. 4, flat area. 5, flat area and sort of farmland. 6, farmland, basically. Now, I'm not going to purchase any of these until you've made that decision, but effectively, look at where we are going. Let's zoom in on that. So, space number 1 basically looks like that. It's got some hills, hasn't got much build plain, but then that was deliberate for this map, because the idea for this map was that you'd build lots of little villages instead of a massive grid. Dun 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 dun. But this has also got the train line going through it, and possibly, if you think that we should be building a train station yet, then that could be your option for number 1, and it could be a little bit of town building over there. We've got some flat train areas over here, so they could all go. So that's space number 1. Space number 2 looks like this. Again, another train area, more river. River coming down from the mountains. Over in yonder space there is a lake outside of the 25 tile thing, so you'll never see it while I'm in this game, because I've only got the 25 tiles unlock mod on, and the water comes down, joins the river that comes down from behind those mountains, and then sort of joins as a, I want to say tribunary something. Oh look, did I say last episode the tidal waves had gone? Wrong! Anyway, so, space number two looks like that. Some flat area. Now I am going to unflatten some of that because that looks arid, but that's creeping into somewhere else. See that yellow snow? Don't eat that. But that's fertile land as well. So there could be some farming going on there, although I'm not really sure that there's that much farming to do in snowy territory. So thinking the farming areas should probably be pretty light. So that was space number 2 coming across here. Space number 3 is basically highways. There is the slightly wiggly jingly jangly, as Bum Bum would call it, railway, but it has to do that to avoid nasty hills. And there's a lovely sort of cliff tops in the mountain in the mountains in the distance. Gosh, look at that traffic! Wow, maybe space number 3, so we can sort out the traffic and do something about that inordinate amount of stuff coming in. I've already thought about something that we might do to fix the bridge, but that is quite a tailback. Going into, even though we've got 4 lanes, why is it waiting? Why are you waiting? Go on, just go. Yep, you just go. Why are these guys waiting? What are they waiting for? Who knows? I tell you, a quick way to do something about that. That's a 4-lane road. What we can do there is we can go to where we have the 4-lane roads, and there is not a one-way version, but there will be a one-way version here. Where we go. So let's make that and then see how that does, because now there is nothing to oppose you, so there's no reason for you to stop going left, except for this one. So maybe, yes, maybe, right, look, watch what we'll do. Watch what we'll do here. We'll go demolish, like crazy people, right? Then what we're going to is we're going to go make a one-way road, and we're going to make it from, why is that district zoned? And now we're going to go up, and it's not really liking that, is it? No. So what we'll go is we'll demolish that one as well. Let's demolish those areas. We are totally going crazy here, aren't we? Yeah? God, look at all those people. They're going to be like, oh, where are we going? The humanity. 1, 2, 3 gets you to where you can cross and then join the highway from there. And now we have therefore bypassed this one-way road. This was a one-way road anyway, but there was a junction there. So we've stopped 2 junctions from being very close together, and that should resolve that. These things, these buildings will resettle and recreate because they've got at least 2 bits of roadway in front of them. These, if they had any roadway behind them, they won't now. So what we can do is we can where are we? Where's Mr. Path? Mr. Path is there. No, don't want it up in the air. That'll do. Don't. I want to go. No, not there. Oh, you naughty boy. So we go across from there, over to there, and yes, the people can still get under that walkway, under that elevation. There we go. So, traffic in, not any better. Well, that was a brave attempt anyway. There is something else that we can do here, and you know, I will do that now because otherwise I'm just going to get distracted and upset. And what we'll do is we're going to go crazy with this one. We're going to make this a one-way bridge. That will terrify everybody that's on here, because they're like, oh my god, we can only get onto this island, we can't get off. Whatever will we do? But don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Off we go like that, because what we'll do, that's a one-way bridge. This is currently not a one-way bridge. So what we'll do is we will make it a one-way bridge from there. And we'll upset everybody similarly that's on this at the moment. And we will go across and off you go and da-de-da-de-da-de-da. What? Hang on. That's going the wrong way. Yeah, da-da-de-da-de-da-de-da. You can see why I put it on time lapse normally here. Because I'm so slow. Right, now, this means, from a traffic perspective, I'm just going to not, because I'm gonna, that's gonna, oh, that's going to cause itself a problem. Where, what have we got here? We've got one little bit of renegade road, all going crazy. Right, so that is going to sort itself out. All of the people are going to go, oh, I've been queuing on this thing for ages, and now you've turned it into a one-way road. They won't sort themselves out. They'll just go, and they'll have to go this way. But there is a giant one-way system. One way on, one way off. And I bet, oh, yep, look at that. Well, there you go. See, so there's not that much traffic because it's all joining there now that way, and off it goes. Back to slide. That was zone 3. So zone 3 ended up completely distracting ourselves and looking at traffic. Can't be a good sign for zone 3. Zone 4. Here we go. Clearly made some faux pas with the terrain tool here. I went, oh, I'm going to level that off a little bit, and then I may have to smooth that afterwards, but did I remember to smooth it? Clearly not, because that looks like some sort of weird thing, sort of a beak type thing, but that doesn't really look very natural, does it? So it might be that we go to zone 4 and we'll make a little village here and a little tiny village there and maybe some residential areas or something, and it becomes a little community behind the hill. Or a little community here that has a view of the town from not a very great height. There is a viewpoint over on the map somewhere, and that's up in the distance, so it's over here somewhere in the corner. So zone 4, prospect for that. Then we've got zone 5. Zone 5 has the river. And it's got some flat areas and it's got some forest, so we could put some forestry industry in there. It's got some farmland down here, again not too big on the farmland. It's also got the national road, so and the river, and it looks like from a distance over here that the river is completely empty at that point, but that's probably one of these tidal waves. Yes, it looks like the tidal waves. Clearly I don't understand water physics. And then there's zone 6, flattish area. It's past the national road, which still nobody's using yet because there's no way off of it, so anybody that would drive there is doomed to circle this town forever. But that's a large flattish area, and if anything, I would say, apart from all the fertile land and the land there, we would look at going off to extend the city. So this city would end up being like this as the big city. And so there we go. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5, Zone 6. You have about 4 days to vote. Tomorrow I'm going to be filling this tile up completely, and then maybe Wednesday, if I don't get a chance on Monday or Tuesday, which I probably won't, then I will close the voting and I will zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. There you go. This has been Dannage. You've been very patient, or perhaps miraculous. I bid you adieu. Please remember to press the like button, because otherwise I have no sense of self-gratification. Please, please, please vote. Cheers. Bye-bye.